So and that, hopefully, if you put your do-rag on every night, should last you for the week.
Yeah.
The Grimwade family actually showing real life, despite social media feeding us all that real hype. We just some real guys trying to give some high definition to reality. Family acrobatically juggling lives, smothered in crowds to avoid eternal casualty trust. It ain't easy, but teamwork make the dream work. It's me, Ella, Hesse, Hosanna, Harper and Hallie. And I ain't forget that has a rage and the family.
The grip glaze. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Go to my room. You right, Hallie?
Yeah.
Mouse. I don't know which one Mummy wants. Hallie?
Yeah?
May you help me take some of this down, please?
Yeah.
May you take this, cheers, and this olive oil one. Thanks. You can take that down to Mummy. Is the jar already downstairs?
I think it should be downstairs already.
Okay, cool. May you take them downstairs, please?
Yeah.
Mummy might need this. Now, let's go downstairs. Okay? My ball's coming down.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 balls.
Here.
This is for you to do my hair, Mum. Okay, you can just put it outside.
But your hair had like gel and stuff in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to need to rinse it out first. Let me feel it, so I don't know why I'm holding the gate for like there's somebody there. Yeah, it's going to be all flaky otherwise. So you need to just rinse it out.
Cool.
Your hair's also going to need dyeing soon, but I'm going to single plaits today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so we're going to need to go back upstairs to rinse it out.
Okay.
We can come and put it down here though.
Yeah.
Which hand?
Is your towel in the bathroom, is it?
I think it is.
Yes,
I put it away.
for once, you put it away. Very good. Where it's supposed to go. Right here on the towel rail,
Yeah.
not at the end of your bed. Yeah, you see you. Alright, put it round your shoulders, please. Alright, just let me know if it gets too hot, so I need to put a little bit of cold water in it.
Yeah.
Just going to try and get all this gel out the front of your hair so that when we do your plaits they look nice, not all crusty and flaky. This gel's quite good though because it doesn't really flake that bad, but I know this has been in like all weekend and probably a little bit from the last time I plaited your hair as well.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and do 5 like I did last time.
Yeah.
Because 1, it doesn't take too long, and I feel like they were quite neat.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you wear your headscarf.
Yeah.
Right, that should be fine. And also if I do it from wet and I use that special oh, what's it called again? The grip glaze. That's it. You always remember the name of it. That actually works really well. That's the one that Auntie Ellen told me about, isn't it?
Yeah. My head is itching.
Huh?
My head's itching.
Oh, you can just scratch it. There you go. It's just like an itch, a normal itch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
What are you doing?
I will put a little bit of oil on your scalp, but not too much. I'm just putting it like in a bun.
Is it my hair that gets too oily?
No, it's like
Hallie's.
Hosanna and Hallie's and kind of everyone from you downwards who can get too oily if I put any grease in it, but yours kind of tends to hold the oil because you have Mummy's AFRO. Kind of fills your hair. You get something white on the top of your lip. There you go. Okie dokie. Yes, we'll fold our towel and put it back on the rail right now rather than taking it to the room.
Run to my room, actually.
No, not on the end of your bed, Hezekiah. Because then it doesn't dry and then you end up using the same damp towel, which is just not... Well, I don't like the feel of that. Okay, did you take the grip glaze downstairs?
Yeah.
Everything's downstairs? Comb?
Most things. I don't know where the comb is. And the not the astral cream, the gel.
Okay, I'll find the gel. I took it out with me this morning, so I'll get the gel.
What about that? The castor thing.
The castor oil, you can take that. And what did you say, the comb? Right, I'll get the comb. Can you please astral cream your face though, because it probably got a bit wet, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Oh. Right, astral, this comb, why is the comb like this though?
Hallie was trying to get some face wash out of a
So she used the
astral
comb.
cream pot. Yeah.
She used the comb to get face wash out, and that's why it's got all this nasty white face wash in it, and then just put it back in the thing. Right, ready for Mummy to use. Not this girl.
Yeah. Now that is my face creamed, and let's go downstairs and make money.
I'll just leave that there because every little job that these kids just leave for me to do, guys, like it's just makes my whole routine, it's not even a routine, just makes my life long. Sweet child, just always leaving me stuff to do. Hallie.
Yeah.
You left all white stuff in the comb upstairs.
Oh, sorry.
What was she trying to do? Why was the comb touching the face wash?
Oh, it was because I was trying to get out of pot that Hosanna put some face wash in.
Okay.
And I tried to get it out, but it would be better with like some type of thing that would be able to scoop it up, and I used that.
Oh, okay. So the important word being scoop. So what should you have used? A spoon, not the hair comb. And if you do use something like that in the future, then just rinse it out. Because otherwise, you think it's going to magically clean itself.
No.
In fact, I'll tell you what, you go upstairs and you get that comb and you rinse it out and then bring it back down to me and make sure it looks nice and clean, please.
See ya.
It's upstairs in the bathroom sink.
Okay.
There you go. That should help solve my problem. But actually delegate, like my husband always tells me. He always says, babes, what will you tell them what you always say?
I'm always saying quite simply that, babe, you need to... Hello, buddy, come. Yeah, hello, everybody. Oh. Yeah, you got some more stuff. Yeah, I'm just saying, basically, babe, you need to tell the children if they've done something, not just pick up after them, not just do after them, or fix after them. Let them fix their own mistakes or whatever, because if they don't, they never learn. You know what I mean?
Hi guys.
It smells good. This smells good, apparently. So
Don't get it on Daddy's top.
yeah, please don't get the oil on my top.
Yeah.
It won't come out. Representing New York City.
Yeah, baby.
The Knicks are up in town today.
Hey guys. Oh Mum, I've cleaned the comb out now.
Good. Is it very good?
Yeah.
Are we
Let's
sure?
see. Inspections.
Doesn't have any white stuff left in it? That's much better, thank you. So now I can actually use this one. You can put that one away for me. Thank you very much. That is better.
There you go, babe. I told you.
Yes, it works. It works. You're fresh.
Hey, baby. How
Right,
are
have
you?
you sprayed?
Good.
Rue, the castor oil is not deodorant or spray. Come here. He come in just now. No, come here. He goes, I'm fresh now, I'm fresh. And he's just sprayed the oil, look, all over his chest. Head up.
Rubet. It's not
As if it was
aftershave, mate.
aftershave.
On my chest.
Yeah, I know
You did it on
put
your chest.
chest. What?
No.
Don't peel, mummy. Hey, Rue, what are you supposed to do to mummy? No, not peel. Peel you. Come on, Hez, let's go do your hair.
Okay, cool.
And somebody, I will need the bristle brush as well, please.
Kelly, can you go get that, please? I'll get this.
Thank you. Stop peeling me. Sorry, Hosanna. I need to set this too.
Stop puming everyone, you. Why are you puming everyone? You're nutcase.
Peel me to your nap soon.
You're going to pume to your nap.
No.
Whoa, then you need to behave then.
Not sorry.
What about mummy?
Just sorry, Mummy.
On the cheek.
Oh, did you say sorry for puming you?
Yeah. He said sorry. He said not peel you, and you're not peel mummy. Yeah, you got to love mummy, isn't it? Because mummy loves you. Mwah. I love you in the world. That's what he says, isn't it?
Oh,
that.
that's all right, mate. Love you.
Yep, I'm sorry. Do you high five? Touch.
The other night, right, we were all sat in the lounge, and I think I dubbed it on Instagram. I think I did. But yeah, so our Instagram's at the Grimwade family. He was puming Tim, and then Tim went pew back to him, and then Rue goes, you didn't get me. You pumed over there.
Yeah, he said I missed. He said I shot like that. This guy.
Which is very funny. Oh dear.
And now he's running up the stairs with Harper.
Yeah, never a dull moment.
Yep, this kid is so active.
This hasn't actually been freshly washed. Obviously, we just wet it. And from the last time, hey Rue, come down. From the last time I did his hair, I've still actually got a few of the partings. Because I find as much as, obviously, I'm doing a new style, I don't want to shampoo his hair like loads and loads and loads. I think I've said this to you guys before. And you, I don't know why she's doing a gorilla. You'll probably know yourselves, if you've got afro hair, what have you, that if you shampoo it too much, it just dries it out too much. So like I'm literally putting a bit of leave-in conditioner in his hair. Thank you. No, I want a hard bristle brush. Do you know what? Remember I took the bristle brush and the gel out with me?
You're being a
Still in the
gorilla,
baby bag.
alright?
In the car. So could you go and check to see if it's in the car? Put your slips on. Sorry, yeah, I still need a couple of extra tools because I might use the gel, but really and truly I've got a hard bristle brush and I've got a soft bristle brush, and I just find that the softer one doesn't pull up the hair properly. What's the matter with it?
I got some good powder wire.
Azariah, you've got a vest on. We'll get you some more clothes in a sec. You got your fruit all down your other clothes you had on earlier today, didn't you?
That's why you don't have any other clothes
That's why you haven't got any other stuff on at the moment. And Rue, where are you going? And basically you're gonna have your nap soon anyway, and you always take your clothes off for that. So hey. Burn off all your energy before your nap, Rue. Okay? Yes, you are, mate. He sure is. Right, so I'm going to just brush this out a bit. Rue, hush a minute because I need to do Hezzy's hair and I need to concentrate.
He says sorry because you don't want to go nap.
Oh, that's fine, but
you're still going at some point.
You're still going to go when Mum and Dad.
The young boy, you have to get your rest.
You can play for now.
You play for now, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just going to comb through Hezzy's hair. And also, when I just rinsed it just now, it made it feel quite hard. Not hard, but it felt quite, not dry. It just didn't feel like I could comb through it enough, like, without it probably hurting
You're behind me, yeah? That's cool.
Thanks, Rue. So I put the leave-in conditioner just to like soften up the curls a bit, and it means that I can just run the brush through his hair a lot more smoothly. That's it, yeah. The leave-in conditioner kind of gives it a bit of a smoother texture. So, right. Rue, you're doing your exercise. Oh, you're doing seat jumps.
Go, Rue. Are you going to do your wall sits? Go on. Nearly. You got to bend your legs a little bit more. That's it. Very good. Keep trying, buddy. Well done.
So next, after I've used the leave-in conditioner, I'm using this hair mousse in his hair. Oh, thank you very much, Halle Belly. Perfect. This is the hard brush that I wanted. Thank you. So I'm putting a bit of the mousse in his hair, and I actually use this mousse for when I'm curling Hezzy's hair as well. But I found that when I'm doing plaits or cane-rows, I really like to get his hair to a certain texture so it's really moisturised, because otherwise I'll get loads of flyaways. So I'm trying to do it so that I don't get loads of flyaways in his hair. But did you see the mousse? Yeah, this is like our favourite go-to mousse, which I'll use in their hair quite often. It's not yours, it's for all of you children. It's for all of you children.
Babe Rue, I must say, your curls look lovely.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, I used a bit of that in your hair this morning as well. So we'll show that one as well. I'm not using this in Hezzy's hair just now, but this was just another mousse that I tried. It's not that it's bad or anything, but the other mousse just works really well in their hair, like when it's out in curls as well. I feel like this one, sometimes on Hosanna's hair, will make it look a little like hard or
crinkly.
Yeah. What was that word you said?
Crinkly, like stiff.
Yeah, a bit stiff.
And, yeah.
Rue, do not open it and take all the mousse out. Thank you very much.
My curls going to be not good.
No, your curls are lovely now. So can we leave them like the way they are, please?
Apparently he needs to improve them. Yeah.
Right, so I'm just gonna. Rue, Mummy's talking now, so hush.
Not here. Not that one, buddy. Can you put that back, please?
So this is Hezzy trying to make sure that I get the passing in the middle of his head, because especially when I'm not doing it with a mirror in front of me, it can sometimes be off. But wait, Hez.
I swear you just went.
Yeah, the parting that I had before was in the middle.
Yeah, it's the same one from yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same one from yesterday.
Go on, buddy. You can go past.
I'm doing this here. This is the middle.
You're welcome.
Oh.
I'm just refreshing in that same parting, because just to make it look a bit like you've just had your hair done.
When I looked in the mirror though, I thought it was a bit more like up on this side and down.
Okay, so you feel like it's too far over to your right. Okay, well Daddy can give us his point of view.
That is a little bit off. It's basically at the front it starts straight, but it needs to go more. Yes, when you just took that.
Like
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Eagle Eye Daddy.
Yeah. Let's see. See, that's looking better.
That better?
It's better, but we still got a little bit of a curve. You can see it now. You can see there's a little bit. Of a bend.
No, I can. I'm just. For me, no, that goes to the right of his head. Look.
Yeah, but okay,
wait.
it's
I'm
not
just
a straight
gonna go
line.
back to. I'm just gonna go back to here. And start again, and then just go all the way back like this.
Yeah.
And I feel like that.
That is much better.
Should be good.
Yeah, that's better.
There we go, and it lines up at the back. Right, cool. Wonderful. Now I'm going to put a bit more product in it. So next I'm going to put this well-used Jamaican castor oil, which I'm sure many of you know. It's definitely a good one. So I'm going to spray this in my hands and run it all through his hair. And that kind of helps get his hair to a good texture I found for cane rows or plaiting as well. Maybe somebody who probably picks up hairs maybe better than I do wouldn't need to put so much product in the hair. I don't know, let me know, Grimwade Gang, like what you think, whether it needs to have a good amount of product in it when you're going to go and plait hair, but I found that it does. But I'm sure every hair type is different. Put a bit more oil in it. I'm just going to spray it straight in because this one does come out quite lightly because it's a spray rather than a pouring bottle. And also, sorry, go on, Hez.
Thanks. We used to like rub, was it Cantu shea butter?
There was another one, yeah.
Yeah, shea butter. It was just shea butter down the middle of my scalp, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you do it anymore?
Just because I found that sometimes the shea butter, with the mixture of the shea butter and maybe the gel or the grip glaze that I use, they kind of go white.
Oh.
And even with when your hair is plaited, I don't want too much white residue because sometimes it dries and dries clear, but then there's been a couple of times it's dried and there was still like white, like white residue, and I don't really like that. Anyway, let's get on. So Hez, can you please sit sideways for me, please?
This way?
Yeah, to the right. So I'm just going to make a little point as well of how I hold the comb when I'm parting, because sometimes I've seen people who've like been parting people's hair and they're parting it like this. And to me, this is so awkward because you don't have enough control over the comb. So I literally hold it as if I was like writing with a pencil. And I just kind of start with a diamond at the back. I know I did have partings before, but now I've combed through his hair. Couldn't really follow the old partings. But I'm not doing them too small because that just takes ages. So Hezzy, please keep your head still, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'll go like this to your head and then it just slowly turns back. I'm like, child, put your head in one place. Exactly. Right, so I'm going to put a bit of this product now, and I use this on each individual plait as I go because there's no point like leaving it sat in the hair because I need to put it in and then manipulate the hair straight away. So a good friend of mine actually recommended this to me and I found it works quite well in Hezzy's hair, well really well in Hezzy's hair. So it's the Just For Me Curl Piece Braiding and Twisting Grip Glaze. It did take me quite some time to find it in my local beauty store though because it seemed very popular and they didn't have it in for ages. But I do use quite a lot. So for one plait, I'm using about that much.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so I'm going to put that all through his hair, but specifically towards the end where the colour is especially, because I find that where his hair's been processed, that's where I can get a lot of flyaways towards the ends.
Right.
And that just looks rubbish if he's got like a nice fresh plait and then the ends look all frizzy. So I'm combing that through. It doesn't matter if I've got it in the roots as well. And then as I go, keep your head in one place. So try and stiffen up your head, please. I'm going to put a bit more on my hands and just like put it over my fingers so that it's going through the hair as I plait his hair, yeah?
Right.
Excuse me, Mum. Can I give Houston some bottled water because she's fussing with it?
Yeah, that's fine. In fact, to be fair, Hosanna, there's a milk that I already opened for her on the side. You can put some more in her bottle and give it to her. So I've just obviously split it up into the 3 sections and I'm really trying to keep it as tight as possible as I'm going down, even though it's not cane it's just singles. Trying to keep it as tight as I can get it going down, and also trying to get the product to go through his hair. Now you can see there is some white residue, but that will go. I know with this product that it will go away. So I'm just going to plait down all the way down his hair.
That's true.
And trying to keep it as tight as I can. There are sometimes when I do single braids, I might start with a little bit of a cane row to the root section, but I'm just literally doing just plain old singles today.
Right, okay, cool.
Right, so plait that all the way down. I'm going to put a little bit more in as I go to really try and make sure we keep it nice and neat. And no, I'm not the fastest plaiter in the world, but we get there in the end.
And that's what counts.
Exactly. So I'm just going to plait all the way down to the end of this, and then I'm literally just going to repeat the process. I'm going to try and do about 5 on this side of his head.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and copy on the other side. And the main thing with that copying is trying to make sure I get the partings the same. So although I started with a diamond at the back, it's going to...
I'll just leave it at this
You
temperature.
can just have it room temperature, that's fine.
Now come through this.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just go past. So the main thing with this, I was saying, is just trying to make sure I copy the partings on the other side.
Yeah.
And I started with a diamond at the back here, but I'm gonna then kind of like make it go to squares or long rectangles. So yes, you shall see what I mean when I've actually done this side. So as you can see, I've gained a baby. She's here to do her brother's hair. They're never too young to start learning, are they?
No, of course not.
So yeah, I've basically now finished. I think I said to you I was possibly going to do 5, but I decided to do 4 just because if I'd done 5, I was left with this kind of front section to split into 2, and it meant the front one was going to be like a really diddy baby one, which I didn't think looked great. So we just did 4, and as you can see, like here, I've like tried to copy each part in on each side. So I've kind of like got the ones that are on the diagonal at the back, and then I've kind of made it into box shapes at the front. So obviously the very front one is kind of a bit diamondy as well, because his head is not square, it's rounded at the front. So
you ain't got a blockhead.
Not his face. So I actually also added, because it was being a bit frizzy, so I ended up using a bit of the good old Eco Styler gel, and I just find, what's the matter? Right, the olive oil one is the best one because it doesn't like flake too bad. And as I was plaiting down, because it's got quite a lot of, hey Miss Madden, it's got quite a lot of product in it, so it was getting white. But if that happens, all right, Bubba, if that happens, all I do is I get the silky side of the do-rag, and I literally just dab it down the hair, and then that gets rid of all the white.
Nice.
So yeah, that kind of gets rid of it without it getting all frizzy. And then if you want to obviously be super neat, you can.
I think she wants to play with the do-rag.
I know, you want to play with something, don't you? You can give Mommy lots and lots of kisses. Yeah. Is that funny? You can obviously like add a bit of extra gel, and then my model's gone, but tie it down with a do-rag, and then maybe even add a little heat over it as well, just to make it like super nice and neat and tidy. So here's, if you could put your do-rag on, because that will just, well, obviously show everybody the finished style. Thank you. Look.
Yeah, it's really, really neat, man.
Yeah? Mummy feed you. Okay. Mummy feed you. So in that, hopefully, if you put your do-rag on every night, should last you for the week.
Yeah.
It's super practical as well, isn't it, babe?
Yes, because basically, obviously, when he's playing, when his hair's all out, especially in this variable weather where sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's raining and whatnot, his hair ends up all over the place. Yeah. So even with this style, sometimes, I don't want you to do it now because I've just freshly plaited it. He sometimes just puts it up in one, even when he's playing. But it's still obviously just really neat and tidy, and then you can just take it down and tie it down again at night time for it to sit down flat. So yeah, that is very practical, and it doesn't take too long. No. So and that wasn't even from freshly washed hair. So nice and simple and easy. Let us know how you get on.
So you think you were right? Bring it on, boom.